Dear students, today we will discuss about financial markets. The financial market also comes under business finance. It means how a business is financed, in what types and how many ways a business is financed. So we will discuss about financial market. At first we will discuss about the definition of financial market. What is a financial market? In simple words, we can say that financial market is the institutional arrangement of obtaining the finance through the financial instruments. It means, in other words, we can say that financial market is a place where financial instruments are traded. In previous definition, I have not told about place because financial market is divided into two types. One is money market and another is capital market. And money market is not a place. Money market is a, what is money market? Money market is where the short-term financial instruments are traded, the lifespan of which is up to 1 year. It means we can say that money market where the short-term financial instruments are traded whose lifespan is up to 1 year, that market is known as money market. And what is capital market? Capital market is a place, we can call it as long-term market, long-term fund market also, because in capital market the long-term funds or the long-term financial instruments whose lifespan is more than 1 year is traded. Now we will discuss what is financial instruments. What is financial instruments? Financial instruments are those instruments through which we can arrange finance. A business can arrange finance. I am giving example. If you know that business arranges his finance with the help of issuing share in the market, or issuing debenture in the market, or issuing bonds in the market. All these three things which I have told, share, debenture and bond, comes under secondary market or comes under the capital market. And what are money market instruments? The money market instruments are like treasury bill, commercial paper, certificate of deposit, call money, etc. So I can sum up what the things I have told, that at first the definition of financial market. Financial market is the institutional arrangement through which a business arranges its finance by issuing financial instruments. And this financial market is divided into two types. One is money market, another is capital market. Money market, where the short-term financial instruments are traded, that is known as money market. And what are those short-term financial instruments? Treasury bill, certificate of deposit, call money, commercial paper, which we will discuss later. The definition and the feature of these short-term financial instruments we will discuss. Now another part of the financial market is capital market. What is capital market? Capital market is that part of the financial market where long-term financial instruments are traded. Long-term financial instruments means the lifespan of which is more than 1 year. For example, share, debenture and bond. Now we will discuss about the features of money market and capital market. What are the features of money market and capital market? At first I am telling about the features of money market. As I have already told in the definition of the money market, that the money market deals with short-term financial instruments whose lifespan is up to 1 year. Then another feature is that money market has no physical existence. That is why, while telling the definition, I have not told that financial market is a place. No. Financial market is the institutional arrangements through which the financial instruments are traded. I have told the definition like this because the money market also comes under financial market, and money market has no physical place because the money market instruments like the treasury bill, commercial paper, call money, certificate of deposits are traded with the help of banks and financial institutions. So another feature of money market is that its instruments are traded through bank and financial instruments. In other way, we can say that the participants in the money markets are the banks, financial instruments, companies, state government, central government, etc. These are the participants of the money market. Then we will discuss about the feature of capital market. As in the definition I have told that the definition of the capital market is that in the capital market the long-term financial instruments such as share, debenture, bonds whose lifespan is more than 1 year are traded. So one of the feature of the capital market is that the long-term financial institutions having the lifespan of more than 1 year is traded in the capital market. Next, it has physical existence. You all know that stock exchange is known as capital market because in stock exchange the instruments like the share, debenture, bonds, etc. are traded with the help of broker or financial intermediary. I am telling the one term, that is financial intermediary. What is financial intermediary? Financial intermediary means the person who is in between the company and the person who is selling or purchasing the share. So they are known as broker or financial intermediaries. Then next, for example, the example of stock exchanges are you all know that Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange. There are many stock exchanges in India. I have given the example of 2. Then next, another feature of the capital market that basically companies, the participants of the capital markets are basically the companies. It means the companies are the participants in the capital market because share, debenture and bonds are traded by the companies. Then next, when we talk about the capital market is also divided into 2 types. One is primary market, another is secondary market. You remember that in financial market are of 2 types. One is money market, another is capital market. And capital market is also divided into 2 types. One is primary market, another is secondary market. What is primary market? Now when these share, bond or debentures or the long-term financial instruments are traded for the first time, then that is called as primary market. When these financial instruments are traded for the second and subsequent time, that is known as secondary market. So till now we have discussed about the definition of financial market, the types of financial market, the securities which are traded both in money market and capital market, and the feature of money market and capital market. Now we will discuss about the instruments which are traded in the money market and both in capital market elaborately. First instruments that is traded in the money market is treasury bill. What is a treasury bill? A treasury bill is a short-term financial instrument which is issued by RBI on behalf of the government, and these treasury bill can be called as zero coupon bond. What is zero coupon bond? Coupon meaning interest. Zero coupon bond means the bond or the instruments which carries no interest. You will astonish and ask me that, sir, the instrument which is issued by the government to the general public, in which the general public gives money to the government, if there will be no interest paid by the government, then why the general public will give money to the government by the help of treasury bill? I will tell you that it has a mechanism, beautiful mechanism in treasury bill or zero coupon bond. I am giving you an example of zero coupon bond. Suppose a zero coupon bond is issued by the government for rupees 90,000. It means while taking money from the general public, the government will take 90,000 but issue a certificate of rupees 1 lakh, because after 3 years or after 2 years or after 1 year, that zero coupon bond will be, the certificate which is received by the general public will be returned to the government and government will give them 1 lakh. It means while taking money, government have taken rupees 90,000, but while discharging the money or in redemption, in case of redemption, the government is paying rupees 90,000. So the rest of the amount between 1 lakh and 90,000 is the profit of the holder of the treasury bill. It means a general public. I am simplifying the example by telling it another time. Mr. X, suppose government sold the treasury bill to Mr. X, and while selling the treasury bill, Mr. X has purchased the treasury bill from the government for rupees 90,000, and the treasury bill is the lifespan of 2 years. Suppose it is 2 years, and after 2 years, when the treasury bill amount will be paid by the government to the general public or Mr. X, he will be paid rupees 1 lakh. So the difference between 90,000 and 1 lakh, 10,000 is the benefit of the holder of the treasury bill. It means the holder of the general public. That is why that is the benefit given by government to the general public. So in case of treasury bills are always issued at a discount and redeemed at par. Next instrument is commercial paper. What is commercial paper? Commercial paper are unsecured instruments in the form of promissory note, and its maturity period vary from 15 days to 1 year. What is unsecured instruments? And the commercial paper is also called as bridge finance. I am telling you a technical term, bridge finance. What is bridge finance? It is very simple. You analyze by taking the example of a bridge. What a bridge do? A bridge crosses us from the one point of river to another point. It means we can cross the river with the help of bridge. It means a bridge acts as a link between one point of river to another point of river. That is why what is bridge finance? Suppose I am giving an example. A company has taken a loan of a big amount from a bank which is not able to give because of his financial crisis. Then he can take the help of the commercial paper. It means with the help of commercial paper, he can take a short-term loan from the bank, and by taking that loan, he can pay the previous loan. So these commercial papers acts like a bridge. It means by taking the loan with the help of the commercial paper, the company can repay its previous debt. As the commercial paper helps the company by with the help of commercial paper, the company can take the loan from the bank in short term and repay its original debt. That is why it called as bridge finance, because one finance with the help of commercial paper is able to repay the original loan which has been taken by the company. That is why it is known as bridge finance. Then another instruments of money market is call money. What is call money? Call money is a very short term financial instrument. Its life is up to from 1 day to 15 days. It is generally used by the banks. You people all know that the banks has the CRR requirements. It means cash reserve ratio requirements with the RBI. It means, you know, RBI is called as Bankers Bank. That is why the bank has to deposit a certain amount of money every time with the RBI. And suppose if the RBI raises the CRR rates, then the bank may have to deposit more amount of money, and that is why if the bank falls shortage of money, then banks can take the short term with the help of short term financial instrument, that is call money, the loan from another bank. It means the bank can take loan from another bank to pay the CRR requirements or to meet the CRR requirements and other requirements also. The banks needs money, and that money the bank takes from another bank will be repaid within 15 days. That is the financial instruments which helps banks to take the loan from another bank to repay its CRR or to engage the money with some other activities is known as call money. Then another instrument is certificate of deposit. What is certificate of deposit? It is a short-term financial instrument which is issued by commercial banks to finance the institution against the deposit kept by the companies with the banks. It means with the deposit kept by the companies with the banks pays the loans even if to the individuals and even if to the companies. It is to meet the short-term financial need of both the company and the individual. So at the time of tight liquidity situation, the certificate of deposit generally helps both the individuals and the companies to meet their short-term financial needs. So till now we have discussed about the 4 types of financial instruments of the money market. One is certificate of deposit, one is call money, another is commercial paper, and another is treasury bill. Now we will discuss about the instruments of capital market. What are the instruments of capital market? The instruments of capital markets are share, bond and debenture. You all know that companies issue share to meet their long-term financial needs, and share can be equity share or preference share. And how these financial instruments are issued by the companies. These financial instruments, or we will discuss the various ways the company adopts for issuing the financial instruments or the long-term financial instruments. And what are those ways? The ways are, point number one, public issue through prospectus. It means company can raise money from the general market or from the general public by issuing these financial instruments through prospectus. What is a prospectus? A prospectus is a document which contains every particulars of the company. It means its name, address, about its corporate office, about its directors, about the share capital. It means the number of share capital, the denomination of the share capital, how much money company wants to raise from the market. It means everything about the company and everything about the share capital. And these prospectus are generally advertised by the company in different leading newspapers and medias, and these prospectus are also sent to the various stock exchanges where the company's share has been listed, and the general public go through the prospectus, and through the prospectus they know about the share of the company, the share denomination, everything, and they purchase the share. So it is the first way of the company to raise funds from the market with the help of prospectus. So that is known as public issue through prospectus. Then point number two, offer for sale. What is offer for sale? The company sells the shares to an intermediary who in turn sell the share to the general public. It means in case of offer for sale, the company is not selling the share directly to the general public. It is selling share to an intermediary. I have told who is the intermediary. The person who acts between the company and the general public is known as intermediary. So in case of offer for sale, the company sells the share to an intermediary and who in turn sells the share to the general public. It means general public can purchase the share from the intermediary. That is known as offer for sale. The next is private placement. What is private placement? In case of private placement, company generally sells the shares to the previously determined selected persons at a high price. Then those persons can sell the share to the general public. That is known as private placement. And another form of method of issuing share in primary market is right issue. What is right issue? Right issue means if the company is issuing share for the second time or subsequent times, then the company must have the shareholders to whom the company has issued share for the first time. Those existing shareholders are given the right to receive the shares when the company issue the share for the second and subsequent times, because as they are the existing shareholders, company gives them the right to purchase the share first before issuing it to the general public. That is known as right issue. So dear students, in today's class we have discussed about, or today's discussion we have discussed about, first the definition of the financial market, then we have discussed about the types of financial market such as money market and capital market, then we have discussed about the features of money market and capital market, then we have discussed about the instruments traded in the money market and capital market, and we have discussed about the methods of issuing securities in primary market. Now we will discuss about the functions of financial market. What is the function of financial market? Point number one function of financial market is mobilization of saving and channelize them into productive uses. It means financial market helps that the deposits which has been in the form of cash or any other form with the general public, the money is in the idle form. So financial market helps to take the money from the general public to the company so that it can be used in some productive areas. Then the facilitate of price determination. Financial market facilitate price determination, because you know, as you read in the economics, that price can be determined when the product is traded in the market. So financial market helps in the determination of the share price of the company. Then the provide liquidity. It means, what is liquidity? Suppose I have purchased a share from the company and I want to sell the share and to get the money. Where will I go if there will not be a particular place? That is why financial market there is a stock exchange where a person can purchase and sell the share instead of searching the person here and there. Then next, reduce the cost of transaction. Financial market reduce the cost of transaction because both the purchaser and the seller of the financial security don't have to wander here and there in search of everyone. They will go to a particular place that is known as stock exchange and they can purchase or sell their share. Thank you.